This is Gene of Rent Flip Coach LLC. I'm standing here in front of one of my multi-family duplex properties on the rural side of town. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and a 2-bedroom, 1-bath building. Welcome to the 5 major home component guide to owning rental properties. If you want to make long-term rental income streams for a sense of financial independence, knowing the 5 major home systems will be key to decreasing your long-term expenses so that you can maximize on your rental income streams monthly. Today we're going to focus on the plumbing component, and if you like what you hear after this video, feel free to subscribe to my channel so that you can learn the other 4 major components as it relates to owning rental properties. So let's come on in and take a look at the plumbing component. As a rental property investor, when I walk through a property, the first thing I want to look for is water issues, because we know that water issues can cost a lot as it relates to renovations and repairs. So I first come to the kitchen and I want to try to identify if there's any damages to the wood here, or if there's any signs of any water or moisture coming from the pipes. That's the first thing. I want to make sure this area is dry. The second thing is that I want to look and see what type of pipes are running through the property and through the walls. Okay. This pipe here is like a white plastic rigid pipe. It's called PVC. It's more modernized in today's properties. However, some of the older school properties, old school properties that have piping such as polybutylene, you want to stay away from. Polybutylene is like a dark gray, flexible type of piping system that's prone to leaks. As a matter of fact, a lot of insurance companies will not even insure against polybutylene property, so you're going to run into an issue eventually. So you want to look down there and make sure that you don't have that gray polybutylene piping running through the property. Next is the water heater system. So let's go take a look at that. The water heater is typically located in the garage. In this particular property, it's located in the washroom. So as we see here, here's the water tank. Typically, if you have to replace a water tank, it's going to cost maybe $1,000 up to $1,500. However, just know that you don't always have to replace immediately. If there's like a thermostat that's gone bad, or the elements or whatever have you, but the tank is still good, you may get by replacing some of the key elements inside for a few $100s at a time, which could save you down the long run. And then when the tank is too old, you can replace it. So when you walk a property, look at the manufacturer label to see what the manufacturing date is on the actual water tank, to make sure that you have life left in the unit, because the life expectancy is 10 years. Sometimes it can last a little bit longer depending on how it's been maintained. So these are some key tips that you can use when you walk a property. I know you want to invest, you want to bid on properties, you want to make offers, but even before you get to that point, you can walk the property and look out for those key red flags to make sure that you're not wasting your time, so that you make effective offers on properties. Online on my website, www.rentflipcoach.com, I have a 1-page guide that you can download for free. It's going to contain repair versus replacement cost guide to plumbing systems, as well as quick, cost-effective tips on how to maintain plumbing systems, and also questions you want to ask a contractor to make sure that you hire the right plumbing contractor on your contracting and renovation team. This is going to be key to you as a rental property investor in the long run. This concludes our plumbing component video. If you like what you heard, feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can hear the 4 other major components of rental properties and learn from it as well. This is Gene at Rent Flip Coach LLC, and I hope to see you soon.